So my girlfriend Evelyn gave me a very cool gift for my birthday, which is coming up soon, and it was the Akaso EK7000, which is an action camera seeking to compete with the infamous GoPro lineup. So as a thank you, I'm going to review the action camera because I'll definitely be using this for my future video that's coming soon, so big shout out to my girlfriend Evelyn. One look at the Akaso and you think GoPro. Some criticize the Akaso for being another rebrand, but I think that the GoPro-ish design is simply what works best for a camera of this nature. The Akaso has a similar button layout just like a GoPro, with the recording button on top, up and down arrows on the side, and 3 inputs/outputs that consist of a micro HDMI output, a micro USB input to charge, along with the micro SD slot, all on the left side. Yeah, micro everything. Now something worth noting is the accessories that come bundled along with the Akaso. Inside you'll find a box that has a wireless controller, 2 batteries, and various other attachments. I personally like how the people over at Akaso were all too generous and included an extra battery, which on a full charge can last up to 4 hours, all depending on what resolution you're recording at. Now a feature that is very helpful is the 2-inch display on the back. While it's not a touchscreen, it's a screen regardless. The colors aren't accurate on the back display, but at least it gives you the opportunity to see what you're recording. The menu on the Akaso can be a bit confusing to go through if you've never had a GoPro before, or for that matter any experience with camera equipment. But once you tinker with the menu and settings, you'll get the hang of it. It's not that hard, so you get used to it. Holding the main power button for 3 seconds will turn on the Akaso, and as it turns on you'll hear a weird ringtone that sounds like an old Nokia phone. Once it's on, you'll be greeted by the main display. The top left corner will display what mode you're in, which you can change by tapping on the power button. The resolution and frame rate is displayed on the left, as well as the battery life. You can cycle between modes by tapping the main power button, and the Akaso offers various modes, such as a video mode, a picture mode, time-lapse mode, and of course the settings. Now once you get into the settings mode, tap the recording button to go into the settings, and then you can use the up and down arrows to navigate through the menus, and you use the record button to select. Wi-Fi connectivity is also another feature the Akaso offers. On the box it says to download an app called iSmartDV in order to use the Wi-Fi capability, but I use an app called EasyCam, which in my opinion just works better. And by the way, both apps are available on iOS and Android devices. So how does it perform, you may be asking yourself? Well, performance is admirable, however nothing to brag about. The Akaso can record at 4K at 25 frames per second, 2.7K at 30, 11080p at 60, and 720p at 120 and 60 frames per second. Having recorded at all 4 resolutions, I was pleasantly surprised as to how good the video quality was. Along with 4K, the Akaso also features a super 170-degree wide lens. The Akaso by itself is not waterproof, but it comes with a waterproof housing. However, as you should with any waterproof product, test it by placing a small shred of paper inside and then completely submerging the housing for about 5 to 10 minutes in order to ensure that your camera will be safe, because in the Amazon reviews I've read that sometimes it just leaks. In the Akaso's case, it promotes a maximum depth of 98 feet or about 30 meters. Now during my extensive testing, I found that the Akaso operates like a GoPro, and that's a good thing. Once you learn how the camera works, it's very easy and fun to play with. Now to address the elephant in the room, the Akaso retails for $85 or $83.95 on Amazon to be exact. Links are provided down below. Now a few gripes that I have with the camera, if you can call it that. The housing creates a very annoying glare when the camera is in, and the buttons become very sensitive while it's in the housing, thus making it very easy to unintentionally start recording. And the audio isn't very good as well, but that's not a big deal to me because I usually just mute the audio anyways and add music. Lastly, the battery life isn't as good as I thought it would be. Like I previously mentioned, it can record up to 4 hours, and again depending on the resolution, but it also comes with an extra battery, so theoretically you can get 8 hours out of the Akaso, but at the same time I believe that it should be able to provide more battery life. Now don't hold me accountable to this, but I believe that the max SD card size that you can use with the Akaso is 128 gigabytes. Now a lot of you may be asking yourself, is it worth it? As you may know, if you're in the market for an action camera, there's a lot of options to pick from. Thus, in my professional opinion, this product is perfect if you're on a budget, or you're near to action cameras, or you simply don't need to have that GoPro logo on your camera. For the price, you can't beat it. It offers what the GoPro does, and it gets the job done right. Personally, I would recommend this camera to anyone, and I primarily will use it to record B-roll and cinematic shots. Again, links down below if you choose to take a look at it, and also please stay tuned to the channel because in a few weeks I'll be going on a really cool camping trip which I will vlog and turn into a small film. So to wrap it up, in conclusion, this product is totally worth it. It offers what the GoPro offers, but at a cheaper price. So that's what I think, and I recommend that you hit that subscribe button and like and share with your friends, as that will help me a lot. And if you liked the video, thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys will stay tuned. I messed that up. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned for the vlog on Wednesday. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.